Hello and welcome to this episode of Sport Now. I'm Joe Pavel Nyoisuli and I will walk you through a very interesting discussion about Cameroon's performance so far in Qatar. This will be with one of our consultants, Afese Apon.
But Cameroon are right back in business.
Hi Afese, welcome.
Thank you, Pavel. It's a pleasure being part of today's edition of the podcast. And I hope that together we can share our knowledge and why not contribute to the growth of football in Cameroon and Africa.
Let's start from the first match, Cameroon against Switzerland. I don't know if you saw things as I did, but that opening game, I actually knew Cameroon would win. That was in the early minutes of the first half, though. Unfortunately, things started looking different as the break drew closer. I think Cameroon got what they merited, the chances wasted, the laxity, and the rest. What can you say was not done right? Was it on the part of the coach, the players?
Well, Pavel, like you rightly said, we all think that the Cameroon versus Switzerland game was a game where Cameroon had all their chances. They had all the possibilities to grab a win in that one. You look at the opening segments of the game, it's true that Switzerland had much of the ball position, but Cameroon had much of the scoring chances. Cameroon created three glaring scoring opportunities in the first half an hour in that game. Cameroon had a slow start into the second segment and were punished by our own son of the soil, Bril Mbolo, who plays for Switzerland. I think partly the players take the blame for the game. They were not realistic in front of the goal. They had the chances, they didn't make good use of the chances. And to an extent, the changes that the coach made during that game were not really impactful enough. Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting was very much in the game, but Coach Rigobert Song-Bahana pulled him out. What I think is that Coach Rigobert Song-Bahana should have tried to switch tactics. He should have changed the playing style or the formation. Why not keep Choupo-Moting on the field? Brings in Vincent Abouaka or Jean-Pierre Samé, and you revert to a 4-4-2 formation and use Vincent Abouaka and Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting as the two strikers. You pull out a player like Martin Honla. You have the likes of Pierre Koundé Malong on the bench who can come in and stabilize that midfield, but then it didn't really work that way.
Cameroon performed better against Serbia, but something was still lacking. What was it?
I've said and I'll always say it. In terms of individual talent, we have the individual talent in the team. We have the individual brilliance. We have players who play top-level football there in Europe. We have the likes of Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa, Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting, who have all been in top form at club level. But then, collectively, I think that's what is lacking with the team. Collectively, we don't have a collective playing style. That collective brilliance is not there. The individual brilliance, yeah, it can make a difference at times, but most often what counts much is the collective brilliance of the team.
We now have a very tough one coming up against Brazil. However, many are confident the Lions can win. Looking at the world number one's performance against Switzerland, whom they narrowly defeated 1-0, what adjustments can you suggest for a game like that?
Well, I think if I'm to put myself in the position of Rigobert Song at this moment, then I think there are some few tactical tweaks that we have to make. If I'm Rigobert Song, I will have to start at the defensive compartment. It's true, Nicolas Nkulu didn't have a bad game, but I'll prefer to use Christopher Wu at centre back alongside Jean-Charles Castilito. Then at the midfield, I'll also be thinking of bringing in Pierre Koundé Malong to start at the midfield. And then up front, I think we should make some few tactical tweaks. We can bring in somebody like Mumi Nicolas Brice-Ngamale. I mean, for the past 2 years, I think he has been the best winger we've had in the team. I give him a starting role because Karl Toko Ekambi didn't live up to expectation. I drop Toko Ekambi and go in for Mumi Brice Nicolas Ngamale.
We will definitely have much to talk about as the competition progresses. Thank you, Afese, for your time. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Pavel. Thank you. It's always a pleasure being part of the program.
I have been Joe Pavel Nyoisuli. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a nice time and see you in the next episode.